All right, this is cool. All right, so because this is going to be a podcast,
Mm-hmm.
right? Could you imagine where it's just like our voices? All right, so we're here at Alchemy Music Collective. I am Decima, and I'm here with Shuba.
Hello. Hi, everyone.
Hi. I'm just getting this like really like calm vibe right now. And it's
Oh,
really great because I know your voice is like super powerful and intense. So this is just
oh, yay. I've had to learn how to tune it down.
you're like, this is not me all the
This
time.
is not me all the time.
I can get a little crazy, but it's
Yeah.
okay. How are
Right.
you?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
I'm great. You know, you're not in Chicago.
I am not. This is correct. I am not in Chicago. Where am I? I could be
I know.
anywhere.
It's like I met you in Chicago, and you know what I think is really cool?
Mm.
That you interviewed me like 2 years ago.
I was thinking about that. I was thinking about that this morning. I was like, oh, it's like full circle.
Oh, how the tables have
Oh,
turned.
how the turntables.
How the turntables have happened.
How the turntables have. Yes.
Yeah. So Shuba, you are a singer-songwriter slash TikToker.
Yes. Newest title, content creator,
Yeah.
influencer. People might throw that around.
Yeah. Yeah. You're
Just
you're
kidding.
everything. You do everything.
I'm just kidding.
Voiceover.
Yes. Those are pretty much my titles. Singer, songwriter, content creator.
I'm like, I love watching your stories on Instagram because I get like everything. You know, there's like
Oh yeah, the whole thing's out
like you
there.
panicking
The
out
what?
in the middle. There's like music stuff, but there's also like you panicking out as you walk because you see weird things happening and you're just like, oh my God.
Accurate. Very accurate.
Yeah, yeah. So you're not in Chicago, you are in.
Michigan.
I thought
Yes.
you were in LA because you were in LA for a bit.
I thought I was too. Honestly, it's a toss up. No, I currently am in Michigan. Everyone's asking, not everyone, but like people are asking like when are you coming back to LA? And my question is like when is quarantine going to end?
Right.
Because then we'll talk.
But do
Um
you live in LA?
I live in LA, yeah. For the most part I live in LA, but I'm pretty much between LA and like the Midwest, I feel. Like even my time that I've been in LA, I haven't really fully been in LA for like more than a month at a time.
Okay.
Because I still
So,
have a lot of a lot of connection to Chicago, and in terms of like live performing, in terms of people I write with and make music with. It's funny because I had to go to LA to meet the people who I make music with who are in the Midwest.
okay. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's kind of like all these things kind of had to happen in order for me to find like my team.
Yeah. So you're kind of all over. That's awesome. You got a team all over the US.
Yeah, yes,
We
kind of.
gotta
I mean, they're
conquer we
mostly
gotta conquer East Coast. Or you already
yes.
have people there.
Actually, that's kind of the next step. That would be the next step. The East Coast is kind of, yeah, I don't know. I don't understand anything about the East Coast music scene, to be honest with you. I'm just
Yeah.
kind of like, I'll stay away.
Yeah, I've seen you go to the like conventions or like talks for ASCAP, I think.
Yeah. I was hoping to kind of sneak in this year, but they
Is that
yeah.
your thing where you just sneak in? If you see Shuba, she might be there because she got invited, or she might be there just there.
Yeah, exactly. You don't know. In fact, I don't know. Sometimes, again, it's a toss up. You never know. Like sometimes I've told people, yeah, we'll have a conversation. We'll have a separate podcast where I
Yeah.
delve into how exactly that works. But that's a great way of putting it. If you see me somewhere, I'm either meant to be there or I'm not. Either way, I'm there.
It's kind of like how you were in LA and now you're in Michigan. It just happened.
Yeah,
You're like, it just happens and I let it
it
happen.
just happens.
Who
No,
are you
but
with
it's
family?
this was very intentional, huh?
Are you with family then right now in Michigan?
Yeah. That seemed like honestly the most important thing. As soon as they started closing down like music venues, that's when it really hit me.
Oh,
When they
okay.
closed down the music venues, I was kind of like, well, it's over. Like there's nothing happening. especially like the small groups were, that was stopped. So there was basically nothing there that I couldn't have. And I just wanted to be with my parents. I was kind of like, if the world's ending, let me just be with my parents.
Because I mean, they've been living in um in Michigan, but you were going to school in Chicago too.
Yes, actually, you got quiet really all of a sudden.
Quiet. Huh. Interesting. I got my tech crew doing things. Oh, there
Okay,
you
there
go.
it is. There it is. Nice. That's so cool.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so yeah, you were going to school in Chicago, so you were also away from your family then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm assuming it's like really nice to be with them right now.
Yeah, I'm definitely like I love being I mean I do my own thing. Like music is like a full-time thing in the sense that like everything takes a lot of time. Like every video, songwriting, like production, everything takes a lot of time. Like the
Yeah.
behind the scenes stuff that you obviously know as an artist that nobody really sees. Making TikToks. Ah! I hate
Coming
editing
up with
them.
content, yeah.
Yes, coming up with brainstorming, executing the content, everything takes a lot of time.
Yeah.
But it is really nice to be doing it all with my family there because it's just other people to like help me celebrate the victories along the way.
Yeah. And then you just came out with a song.
I did. I just came out with the song. It's called "Gimme Gimme."
Gimme,
Gimme
gimme.
Gimme.
She's like, I want stuff. Give it to
I
me.
want it. Give it to me. Give me
Yeah.
attention.
I have seen you with like songwriting. So like, I mean, I songwrite, but most of the time I'm songwriting on my own. And but I've seen that. I'm assuming you do on your own, but also you've done like, you know, co-songwriting in
Yeah.
groups of like maybe 5 people. I don't know more. I have no idea.
Yeah, I no, that's all correct. You got it
I
right.
stalk you really well, Shuba. I don't know what you want me to tell you.
What's the point? You already know everything about me. Well, I do. I write with the small is just me to up to. I think the biggest group I've written a song with is probably like I'm trying to just think of the room because it was a songwriting camp. I think there were about like 8 or 9 people in the room.
Yeah.
Um, so
What's that like? Like, what's the process like for you?
I don't love when there are that many people.
Okay.
I think that was a little bit, especially because, but it's a good experience. Like it's really fun when there are a lot of people in the room, but it also like makes it confusing. I just feel like I think back to the old days, like the 80s, where, you had Freddie Mercury and Billy Joel and Elton John pretty much just writing songs by themselves. And
Yeah.
these are like the people I really look up to. And so it's kind of like, not that I think I have to write everything because I don't. I don't write everything by myself. I try to get like the bare bones template for my own work. But um I don't know. I don't think you need that many people. Like you do, people will say you do. Like a lot of pop records have, as you know, like
Yeah.
tons of people. Like the simplest song, you're like, what? What did they add to that?
Right.
Um,
It's also a
but
pop song, so
it's also a pop song, and so sometimes pop songs is like deconstructing the things. It's like poetry in a way. Like you have to take all the things you could say, put only the things you need to say, and that sometimes takes a lot of people.
yeah.
But I mean, I don't think you always have to have it because
Can
there are
you
pop songs
tell me
written by
about,
one.
I guess, that experience the first time writing with like a group of people? What was that like?
Mm, it was so fun. The first songwriting camp I ever went to was so fun. It was honestly like those were the moments where I'm just like, oh, wow, like I love doing this so much. Like no one else is doing this right now. Like this is so cool. And it feels just really fulfilling. It's really fun. And also like you get to break the ice with people
Yeah.
in a way, like if you haven't met them. Like one songwriting camp I just had um like before this quarantine,
Yeah.
I showed up and immediately within 10 minutes we just said hi, 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 started writing.
And I think that's very interesting. That kind of reminds me of like when I was in theater and you just meet your crew for the first time and you start doing these exercises that are very like super like in your space bubble kind
Intimate.
of thing, and
Yeah.
they make you get into your zone, into that like emotional core, you know, just vulnerable situation right from
Mhm.
the start without even like knowing their names and stuff like that.
Yeah, and I think that's actually what LA has taught me. Like, LA has taught me that because there's so many people doing this, there's so many people going to this tiniest audition, like the tiniest short film, there's going to be hundreds of girls lining up, and it's kind of like you just have to be out there. Like, it has to be you 24/7. Like, you cannot hold back. There's no secret surprise. It's just kind of like you have to be ready to put yourself out there all the time. And it also just makes you not care and overthink. Like, I used to be very awkward, and now I'm just kind of like, this is just what you're gonna get.
You're like, again, if I'm in a place at a party and you see me there, it's because I'm supposed to be there. Again, yep. That's the attitude.
Yes.
Okay. Awesome. So I guess I want to hear about Gimme Gimme. I want to talk more about it, but first I want you to sing it.
Yeah.
And then if you could just come closer to the mic when you do.
Sure thing. Sure thing.
That sounds good. Do your thing.
I'm gonna do one last search for the pick.
Oh yeah, the pick that we were looking for.
It's okay. I mean, I can play with my fingers too.
You're like, okay. I can just like use the fingers and start slipping away the skin. It's fine too.
Yeah. No problem. Okay. That. Let me know how this matches up. Everything good here?
Yeah.
Okay. This is my first. Oh no, this is not my first. This is my first time playing like the newest version of Gimme Gimme.
I mean, yeah, because I've only heard one version of it, so.
Yeah. True.
Now I'm getting the acoustic version. Oh my god.
The acoustic version. Yeah. Okay. You ready?
I am ready. Do your thing, Shuba.
I show up to the party feeling sober, with my friends trying to take in the view. See the bodies twisted under blue lights, then I drown in the splendor of you. Gimme, gimme, gimme a love, 'cause I'm looking for someone to turn me bad. Do you wanna come closer? Just send me the motion and I'll react. 'Cause I'm only gonna want you tonight. In the morning we can leave it behind. So gimme, gimme, gimme a love, 'cause I'm looking for someone to turn me bad. Feel the tension in your movements getting stronger. As we dance, I lean back in your arms. I don't want all this passion to go colder. Innocent till your sin leaves a mark. Gimme, gimme, gimme a love, 'cause I'm looking for someone to turn me bad. Do you wanna come closer? Just send me the motion and I'll react. 'Cause I'm only gonna want you tonight. In the morning we can leave it behind. So gimme, gimme, gimme a love, 'cause I'm looking for someone to turn me bad. Say, gimme, gimme, hey, hey, gimme, gimme, hey, hey, gimme, gimme, hey, hey, gimme, gimme, oh, gimme, gimme, hey, hey, gimme, gimme, hey, hey, gimme, gimme, hey, hey, gimme, gimme, oh. Gimme, gimme, ooh. You've got that black shirt, can't breathe, my pulse can't compete. The room is spinning so slow. Hands up on me and trace my body, leaving me wanting more. Gimme, gimme, gimme a love, 'cause I'm looking for someone to turn me bad. Do you wanna come closer? Just send me the motion and I'll react. 'Cause I'm only gonna want you tonight. In the morning we can leave it behind. So give me a love, 'cause I'm looking for someone to turn me back. Give me, hey, hey, give me, give me, hey, hey, give me, hey, hey, give me, hey, 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 give me,
Yeah.
Thank you.
I am clapping for everybody else, just so you know. That was awesome. Wow, that's really cool to be able to like see you perform that and listen to you perform that. Just because I
Aw.
heard the track and I told you it was stuck in my head after. I literally heard it when it came out and then I heard it before bed. And then I like,
Aw.
stopped listening and then I was trying to go to sleep, but now I just have like the melody in my head.
Oh, well, that's good. Thank you so much.
I was like,
It's one of my
she
favorite
got
melodies.
me. Yeah, that was the whole point. So tell me about that song. Did you co-write that?
I did co-write it. So I remember recently I was very interested in like 80s music.
Yes.
So if you like listen kind of carefully, there's a lot of my music's like my whole style, like I will say, has changed drastically in the last 3 or 4 months.
Mm-hmm.
Just like everything about it. But yeah, I was really into like 80s music, really into like just pure 80s like Swedish melodies. And I was
Yeah.
thinking back to like ABBA. They have like Gimme, 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 Amen. And I
Yep.
love that one. And I love like the 80s strings. And I don't know, I just kind of wanted a song that kind of takes you back a little bit. Um, Almost even like some people have said like early Lady Gaga kind of, I
Yeah.
don't know, whatever, but that wasn't exactly what I was going for, but just a kind of a throwback vibe. And so yeah, I just kind of came up with the na 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 just a na na na. I don't
And
even remember what the original lyrics were, but I've changed it a lot.
that's the melody that was stuck. That was it. Or you want
Yeah,
that?
so
Yep.
that's the one. So I was just like, wow, I really like this. Like I want to make a song out of it. And then yeah, just got with my songwriting team and they helped me kind of pinpoint those lyrics. I want it to be this scene about like you showing up to the party, like you're, like it's very theatrical, kind of like you're entering this beautiful banquet and there's just like one person, the feeling when someone that you're really attracted to catches your attention and what that feels like. Um, so yeah.
And that's and that was just like because I know sometimes songwriters are like, oh, writing about experiences. Was this more like you just had that scene in your head and you just, based on that, you created a song for
It
it?
was kind of both. It was both. Actually, I started writing the melody before this, like I even kind of felt these things. I was just kind of like, wow, I'm a melody person first and foremost. So I was kind of like, wow, I just love this melody. But then I did have an experience where I was kind of like, you know, them LA boys are something else. I will say. Because everyone's trying to be an actor. Everyone is trying to be somebody. So everyone takes care of their bodies. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like
yeah,
everyone's really chiseled and like just
yeah,
beautiful and just amazing. So you walk in and you're just like, wow, beautiful people.
yeah,
Um, and so it's kind of just like, like you see someone just like super beautiful who catches your attention, like their smile, like just those kind of childlike feelings of just like, oh my God, like this person's beautiful.
yeah. Awesome. That's great. And so then I guess since we're talking about like songwriting and stuff, but like what are some things that you struggled with as an artist? I know you said that your music changed drastically in the past 3 to 4 months. So, like tell me a little bit about that. Could be anything.
Yeah, I think the hardest part is I think the hardest part of being a musician, like that I've talked to from just like people at like top levels of this music industry, like at the bottom, in the middle, wherever, everywhere in between, is motivation. It's really hard, especially right now, to be motivated
Yeah.
because for me, I mean, my dream is like obviously like performing for as many people as possible. And even if I had like a number one song today, I wouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of like, what am I doing this for? And it's constantly reminding yourself when things are going well and when things aren't, why you're doing this. So it's motivation. And I don't know, I've been like listening to this book, and I think I've just heard that like action sparks inspiration and not the other way around.
Yeah, it's
So
not.
for me, I'm just a go-getter. Like I'm just like, even if I'm not really feeling it, I will do whatever the thing is that needs to be. Like I will write, I will like do this writing session. Like I never want to cancel a writing session if I can help it. Um it's just always like I just keep going. So that's been the challenge, is like motivating myself,
Yeah. And
because
like,
I'm very like sensitive to energy around me as well. So like when my friends, if my music friends, or if like people around me or the weather, whatever it is, if the world is feeling like slow and sad, I feel slow and sad, you know.
mhm.
So it's just about like, you have to intrinsically motivate yourself. And that's kind of like the biggest thing I found in these last couple months, is like I have not stopped. Like quarantine has not stopped me. In fact, I've been probably the most productive I've ever been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So proactive. Is this where we lead into TikTok?
Yeah, actually, yes. Yes.
I'm loving it. What is it? TikTok brown chick?
It is that TikTok brown chick. I might need to change that. I think Shuba music is taken,
Oh, is it? Is
but
that okay?
I'm
How
coming after brown chick. I think I'll take brown chick.
okay? And then how did that happen? Was it? I'm not sure when you started it exactly. I don't know if you've been having it and then it kind of just started.
It's been on and off. I was trying, I don't remember exactly when either, honestly. But I just dating back to like this recent account. Um, I think like late March or maybe early March or something, I just started. I think right when quarantine started, I had met a friend who was doing really well on TikTok.
Hmm.
And she was kind of like, you need to get on this. Like, and all my friends were saying, like, you could do so well on this app. Like, you could do so well. And I was like, no, because everyone can do well. Like, it's really hard. It's really, really hard. And like, there's so many good singers, blah, blah, blah. And so I wasn't really getting into it. And then I just, 3 times a day, my friend was kind of like helping me kind of stay motivated. She's like, these are things you could try out. And I was trying out different things. And I remember when I got my first like 1,000 views on something, I was like, yay.
Yeah.
I was so stoked. And then, yeah, just consistency.
So has
Again, it just, Mhm.
which one has been your most like viewed one? Has it been the one that the where you do the vocal thing?
Yes. Actually, no, no, no. You know which one's the most viewed? Is my Celine Dion impression. One of
Oh,
them.
okay. I could, yeah, that'd
It's
be.
just it's just one where I started the series called When the Body Doesn't Match the Voice. And honestly, I started because I don't like to dress up like a ton. Like I just hate putting on makeup. And so I was like, well, I look really ugly right now, but my voice sounds fire. So let me just like cheat. Like let me just like, the contrast is funny because it's like beautiful voice coming out of this like really dorky, nerdy person. And
Yeah,
so that's how I started it, because I just didn't want to get ready.
yeah,
Um, and then people just really took to it. I think because Celine is the queen.
she is. Yes.
Yeah, but it's just interesting that it was specifically those lines.
Yeah.
Because I've done other ones of hers and they've blown up too, but not to this extent. Like this one's like many millions times over, which is, I'm just kind of like, why? Why?
Maybe they're watching this. No, but it's
I
like, I mean, I don't have an account on TikTok, but my sister has it. And the first time she showed it to me, we spent like easily 2 hours and they just flew by on it. That is so intense. TikTok is so
it's
entertaining.
it's intense. It's really demanding. I mean, like once you start like really getting to love it, or like when you're just your goal, like anyone can go viral. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Anybody with any skill or lack of skill can go viral on this app. You can do anything. And so it's not like some magic trick. It's more, the hardest part I think is staying consistent and again motivated to
Yeah.
keep doing it. You
Yeah.
know?
To keep doing, even if you're not getting the results that you actually want, but it's like you just got to keep
Yeah,
going.
because you have fans. At that point, it's like there are people who are coming back, they're waiting. They're waiting for the next thing. Like for me, it's kind of like my YouTube, because I was never on YouTube when it was like the time to get on YouTube. You know what I mean? Like there was a time frame when YouTube was new and everyone was like, whatever, like
Doing
YouTube covers.
covers and stuff. Yeah.
I didn't want to do it. I was like, oh, I'm above this. Like I don't want to do covers. I don't want to become like famous for covers. Because that is a thing too. That's a thing too. You don't want to just become famous for covers. And yeah, so I was kind of like, I missed out on that. And now it's kind of like I'm coming back. Like even on YouTube, like, you know, I'm posting more covers on there, and then not Twitter. TikTok is kind of like my YouTube now. It's kind of like, wow, I have these subscribers who are waiting to see the next thing. They're keeping track, they're commenting, they're engaging, they're sharing it, they're reacting to the content, they're following me on Instagram. It's like I have to keep doing it.
You have to, yeah.
Yeah, there's someone who wants to see. So, you know, that helps motivate me too.
Yeah, it's like I gotta do it because there's people out there waiting. So
yeah, but
it's
again,
it's the best you could do right now with like this whole quarantine thing. If you're not performing, it's like this is literally.
Yeah, I just like to entertain people. Honestly, like I know musicians can't change the world. Musicians, like we're not doctors, we're not healers. Entertainers, it's not like you're curing someone, but you can just distract them for a little bit. And that's kind of what I want to do, is like make people feel the way I feel when I see funny content. Like even if it's not really to singing, like I have the worst sense of humor in the world, like the dumbest sense of humor. Like even if I see the dumbest thing and it just makes my day, and it's like, why I would love to be that for someone else.
Yeah.
You know, just for 15 seconds.
Which is what you get.
Yeah, which you get 15 seconds to a minute, I guess.
Which I also think it's crazy. It's like it challenges you to like create something entertaining in 15 seconds.
Yeah.
A minute, but like some people are able to do it in 6.
Yeah, I haven't. 6 is a little too. I think my shortest TikTok has been 5 seconds, but not intentionally. I just couldn't edit it properly.
Yeah.
I was just like, I was like, my fingers are too big for this. I can't.
Yeah. Wow. So did you have to like, was it challenging then? Like learning, I guess, the technicality of it?
No.
It's pretty easy.
No, I mean, we're all like young, like, no, it's kind of like when you get a new phone, when you get Instagram, it's like social media is not so hard to figure out. Like there are grandmas using the app there, and I'm sure their like grandchildren are helping them, whatever, but like there's all sorts of age groups. Like there's a man on TikTok who he's probably like 60, 65. He just teaches people English. He has like several thousand, 100,000s of subscribers or followers, and he just teaches English. And it's so cute. Kids will comment, they'll be like, oh, what does the phrase like under the water under the bridge mean? And you know, he knows how to use the app. He knows how to put in the captions, time them. It's just annoying. Like you have to like scroll and like edit and cut.
You're doing all of this on your phone.
It's all on your phone. Yeah. You can do a lot off. Like there are a lot of ways to cut it differently, then upload it to the app. But I personally don't recommend that all the time because TikTok likes organic videos made from the app.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It challenges you to use the app's features. But I mean, plenty of videos go viral every day without that. So
yeah, it could be anything. That's awesome. Yeah. I'm so glad to know that you're on TikTok. Makes me very happy, and mostly like being very successful. I think that's really cool because I feel like artists sometimes question like whether, you know, so like you were saying, it's like I'm too good for that, you know, it's like that vibe. I feel like that happens quite often, even though some artists like don't necessarily like admit it, but I just think it's cool. It's like it's about like taking that opportunity and just going.
Yeah, I'm just like, well, you know, it's out here, and let me just put stuff. And then as soon as people really started liking it did motivate me more to, you know. But even today, like I wasn't feeling it. I was kind of just like, I don't really have an idea that like, don't just post to post, you know, be very intentional. And a good idea takes probably less than 5 seconds to come up with. So when it comes to you, it'll come to you. But you just have to like, but it's good to like scroll through the app and, you know, because then you just get ideas for other stuff. Like from TikTok, I've gotten ideas for my other content, which has been really cool. So yeah.
That is awesome. All right. So you're going to give us a cover now?
Actually, no, I'm going to do another original.
Oh, awesome. All right. So we're going to do that.
Okay, cool.
Whenever
is the guitar loud enough? You can tell me.
I mean, it's
Like when I played last one?
yeah, I think maybe your guitar a little bit more intense. That's probably like a little bit closer to the mic. I don't know.
Okay, okay. All right.
But your voice was great.
See, I'm scared to play. So I play
Oh,
quietly.
when did you start playing guitar?
Honestly, I like a year and a half ago, and I should take lessons. I've been like studying it more, but it's just kind of thing where I need a teacher. So
Oh, yeah.
any guitar teachers out
I feel
there?
you. I feel you. I feel you with the guitar.
Yeah.
With it. But yeah, do your thing. It sounds great so far.
Okay, cool. This one is called Sacrifice. Something in me's changing, my perception's fading. Used to dream of weddings and rings, but now the page is turning, fairy tales and burning. Don't pretend you're some kind of prince. You should know from every caution sign that I'm haunted. I'll be honest, I don't wanna mix your future with mine. Yeah, you'll find I don't need no sacrifice. Don't need romantic eyes. Just wanna dance tonight with your lips on mine. Don't need no sacrifice. Not here to fix your pride. Don't want no Mr. Right. So save your time. You say you won't replace me. Wine, dine, and call me baby. Wasting your energy. I've been tainted by the men of your kind. You deny it, I don't buy it. But we can love without a future in mind. Yeah, you'll find I don't need no sacrifice. Don't need romantic eyes. Just wanna dance tonight with your lips on mine. Don't need no sacrifice. Don't need no Mr. Right. Don't wanna fix your pride. So save your time. Ooh. I don't need no sacrifice. Don't need romantic eyes. Just wanna dance tonight with your lips on mine. Don't need no sacrifice. Don't need no Mr. Right. Don't here to fix your pride. So save your time.
Clap, 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 clap.
Yay.
I think my favorite part about watching you is the fact that you like so effortlessly sing like this.
Aw. Thank you. I can say the same about you.
You make it look like such a breeze.
Aw.
You're like,
Thank you.
because of
It's a lot of practicing.
Yeah, no, definitely. I can see it. It's great. I love it. I love it a lot. Okay, so I think I want to make sure our listeners and our viewers know where to find you. So we did mention your TikTok brown chick right now. So that's for TikTok, but your
Yes.
Instagram.
Yes. My Instagram is just SHUBA music. That's actually every other platform. Shuba music.
Yeah.
Spotify. Well, Spotify is just Shuba, but Instagram is Shuba music. Don't talk Twitter. I'm not.
Are
Girl,
you
I'm
like
not on
me
Twitter.
with Twitter?
I don't beef with. I kind of have beef with Twitter. It's just more like I just don't get it. I don't get it. I get TikTok
Same.
more than I get Twitter.
No,
Like
I've always had issues with Twitter, but
Twitter, you have to be like witty and clever, and I'm not that. Okay. So I cannot do that. But anyway, you can, whatever. So yeah, Twitter, Instagram. I love Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Spotify. I
which
found my
app do you
pit.
interact with the most?
Um, actually, TikTok.
TikTok now.
Yeah, I feel like Instagram has slowly become. It's like I was talking to a friend the other day. It's like kind of becoming like the new Facebook. You know,
That
it's kind of like more refined and professional. Like it's like a resume. You get to like learn more about someone's background, and like now it's TikTok, where it's just like fast things where you still don't know about the person. It's amazing how things have changed. Like I don't know what's going to be the next thing, but
but you're here for it and you're gonna be in it.
we'll see.
Because
We'll
that's the
see.
vibe now that we have going on. We're
Yeah.
go-getters now and we're just gonna get in there. Which I think is awesome. I think that's great. I mean, I remember where I met you. That
Oh
was
yeah. Yeah.
essentially you go-getting things, you
Yeah,
know.
absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
all right. And then I guess any upcoming projects or new TikTok videos, I guess you upload daily on TikTok.
I do upload daily, so if you find me on TikTok, I mean, I'll just come up with something and you'll see it, and I'll try to repost some stuff to my Instagram. Um, New things. Yeah, I have a lot of songs coming out. Like I'm not gonna stop now. Like I found my flow, I found my team. I have tons of songs written, amazing producers, and I'm ready to just keep them coming out. So, follow, like biggest thing is like follow me on Spotify, like, please playlist the songs, like save them to your playlist. And tell me what you think about them. Tell me which
I
one you
think,
like the
yeah, I
most.
think that's like the most important thing because it's like sometimes you make music, but like getting feedback on it is great.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I want to know, like, are you love this one, but like, are you obsessed with like the next one?
Yeah.
Um, so I'm excited. I have another single probably in like 4 to 6 weeks.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just gonna be a lot of singles, a lot of music. I haven't been putting out just like my own music in a while. It's been a lot of like features, and that's been really cool. Like seeing like Shuba does trance, but like that, that's not like the only thing I do. So yeah, I'm excited for people to just get to know me through the music now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome, Shuba. Well, this has
Yeah.
been super great. Is there anything else you want to tell our listeners and our viewers before we head on out?
I love you.
Ah, me or them? Just kidding.
Both. Honestly, both. Both.
Oh,
No, I just like thanks everyone for supporting, for
yeah.
supporting music. This is the time.
Yeah, this is definitely
The
the
time.
time. And I
Yeah.
think people are realizing that
Yeah.
more and more. This is the time for a lot of things. It was crazy with this whole.
Yeah. Absolutely. And I just want to keep everyone in my prayers. Like I was just thinking about all the people, like the businesses, like restaurant businesses and just like hotels, like beauty salon owners, like everyone, who does any sort of interactive kind of position with people. Like I really feel my heart is just like, oh my God, I can't believe it.
Yeah, definitely.
Um, but everyone's suffering, so we're in unison.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really want things to resolve for people who like really depend on it.
Yeah. All right,
Yeah.
Shuba, thank you so much. This has been Alchemy Artist Collective, and we're
Woohoo.
so glad you could join us. I am Decima, that was Shuba, and we hope to see you soon, hopefully out in the crowd, right?
Yes. That would be nice. That would be ideal.
All right. Well, thank you so much. I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Thank you. You
Couple
too. Thanks for
months.
having me on. Thanks to the whole Alchemy team. This is really
Yeah, I'll
cool.
keep stalking you. Don't you worry. It'll be my thing.